Howdy everybody and welcome back to the channel. In this video, myself, Elijah, Ty, and Ethan are going to be reacting to The Mask, which is a Star Wars analog horror series by a guy called The Mask on YouTube. Definitely be sure to go subscribe to this guy. This channel will be linked in the description as well as pinned in the comments. So be sure you're subscribed to this guy. This person, I should say. This person. They are very talented at what they do, and I really look forward to seeing the series flesh out. So be sure you support this creator before you watch this reaction video. Basically, in this video, me and my friends, we react to the series, the Mask series. We love analog horror, so it was really cool seeing a Star Wars analog horror come up. I think that Star Wars analog horror does exist, but I've never really encountered it out in the wild, and I saw The Mask out in the wild on YouTube one day, and I thought, wow, that looks really cool. I need to react to this on stream one day. And it did end up being very cool. So again, go support this creator. We had a great time. It has a very well fleshed out world, in our opinion. And yeah, I have very high hopes for where this is going to go because it has been very good so far. This person started posting to The Mask about 8 months ago at the time of recording this. So for only 8 months, and even in their like a community post, they say that they're like still practicing like different softwares to like try and like figure out how to like improve this kind of stuff. So for starting 8 months ago on this it's really good. It's really good. Be sure you check this guy out, support this guy, this person, and yeah. Enjoy the video. Thank you for watching. Before we start watching the analog horror, we're gonna go through a little bit of what this guy has on the community posts. So again, this guy is The Mask dash P7P on YouTube. Link is pinned in chat. There's also in the description you'll find a link to this guy's channel, so go support him. But anyways, it's The Mask, assuming it's about Darth Nihilus, since Nihilus is in the profile picture.
Profile picture?
Yeah. But if we scroll down a little bit here at the bottom, we'll see that The Mask, the person that makes this, is in college. A fellow college student making this.
Let's go.
Who's
fellow indentured servant. Let's go.
But they're currently, as of 3 months ago, they were learning DaVinci Resolve and Blender and a whole lot of other stuff to, I'm guessing, make this. They hit 1,000 subs about a month ago. If there's any confusion on any concepts within the story, try looking them up on Wikipedia. I've tried to be as accurate as possible to the lore. So I'm guessing he is being as accurate as he can to Expanded Universe. We just hit 1,000 subscribers today. That's completely insane. It's bonkers that something I made is gathering such an audience, and it really means a lot to me. Thank you all. Next part is in the works. It'll probably be a few weeks because it's really pushing my mediocre 3D animation skills, and I'm very busy. Very excited for this one, though. It's going to be really cool. I can't wait for you to see it. Stay tuned. And then we see a screenshot here.
It's been TikTok, man. I've seen so many edits of Darth Nihilus recently, and it's
really.
I think it's this analog horror series that I keep seeing. I'm like, I haven't seen that animation in any other piece of Star Wars media. It has to be that YouTube series that he made it in. So yeah, I think that's what's been helping him blow up. It looks cool. From what the short stuff that I've seen, it looks cool.
Yes. I think, and I saw that he's been like posting around Reddit a little bit. So basically, Darth Nihilus, analog horror, trying to be accurate to the lore as much as he can, which is really cool. And yeah. I think that's about it. Like I said, I'm pretty much going in blind to this.
Yeah, let's get into it.
All right, here we go. This is the first one, the first episode. This is The Mask, Star Wars analog horror.
He needs to put a Jim Carrey reference in here to the movie.
Do we have? Oh, it's just auto-generated subtitles.
Reference.
Oh wait, Hayden, before you start it, I need to turn off all the lights so I can get the mood set.
Right, I'm gonna do the same. In the description, he says he is a perversion, a wound in the Force.
Darth Nihilus description of Nihilus.
Yeah, he's such a creepy character.
Nihilus is gonna pull out a little Tommy gun.
Rattle 'em, boys. Jedi Archives for life. Ooh. Are the Jedi Archives corrupted? Derelict G9 Rigger class light freighter was found floating aimlessly through the outer rim. The only sign of its previous inhabitants was a cracked datapad found on the floor of the cockpit. Found on this datapad were the following audio logs.
Don't change that ship name's first letter.
Well, I've really done it this time. Looks like working for the...
So I was thinking, Jesus, that's quiet.
Well, I've really done it this time. Looks like working for the Hutts was just as bad of an idea as everyone said it would be. But it's not like being a Jedi Academy dropout is super attractive to more, well, legitimate employers, so I've got to do what I've got to do. Anyway, yesterday I was in the process of smuggling 500 pounds of spice into Naboo because those royals just love their drugs, apparently, and I was stopped by a planetary security officer while trying to sneak my way into the atmosphere. My ship was then subjected to an involuntary search due to my suspicious behavior, and long story short, I had to jettison the spice into the vacuum of space to avoid being detained. At first, I considered just running, abandoning the Hutts, and just trying to disappear. But I knew I'd be living the rest of my life looking over my shoulder until I'm inevitably assassinated. So I figured I'd at least have a chance if I went back to Nal Hutta and explained the situation. Naturally, though, they weren't happy, and now I have roughly a month to somehow gather enough credits to repay them for the spice I lost. So I figured I might as well document the process of trying to get my hands on that many credits just in case I can't meet their deadline and mysteriously vanish. Now, what's my plan to get that many credits, you may ask? Well, I have an idea. Back when I was a youngling at the Jedi Temple, we learned about this planet called Korriban. It's the former homeworld of a Force religion known as the Sith.
Why would you go there?
I need to scrape together some credits. I'm gonna go to Korriban.
You have any other ideas, and you immediately go to. I want to go straight to hell.
Korriban rhymes with
And
blood.
Hayden, did you hear what he did? He launched the spice.
Yeah.
Do you know who that reminds me of?
I wonder what comedic duo launching the spice out into space to save my own skin sounds like. Is it maybe the Martez sisters? The worst fucking characters ever to exist. Jesus Christ. Okay, so
More like Hitler 1 and Himmler 2.
all right, so we're following a person who jettisoned spice in order to avoid getting detained, and now in order to make amends with the Hutts, he has to score a bunch of credits, and he's going to Korriban for reasons that we do not yet know that I imagine he's about to explain. I would like to point out, though, that he said he was delivering spice to Naboo. So, and he said in the community post that he's trying to stay, or I'm saying he, the person who's making this is staying as true to the lore as they can. I like to think that, like, Padme Amidala at, like, 14 or 16, whatever she was, whenever she was queen, was just getting blitzed all the time.
Hitting that Mary Jane in the palace.
Because the narrator said those royals really like their spice.
Yeah.
So it's just
basically just giving weed to a bunch of teenagers.
she's
the royal courts.
like, and then the Chancellor was the Sith Lord, and then he killed Mace Windu, and
Whoa, way out there, dude. Whoa.
Padme, how did you
What
get
a
elected to
trip.
queen? What are you saying, dude? Anyways.
so we're on our way to hell because we owe a couple $1,000.
Yeah, okay, so we're going to Korriban because we owe the Hutts some
It's
money.
like saying, like, I had to leave California because I owe these people money. Let's go to Chicago and look for the best job there.
No. This is either am I going to get tortured by the Hutts, or should I, like, visit hell and Satan is, like, we don't know if Satan's dead or not.
At that point, you just gotta check out, man. At that point, you gotta say it was a nice life. It was a good
Yeah,
run.
it's like
GG next
there's
time.
no good options here
next time.
when you're dealing with the Hutts.
Is there an analog horror about Star Weirds?
Oh,
Dude, I've actually
that would be
saw
cool.
one. I saw.
Really?
I didn't see I didn't see a YouTube series, but I did see like a clip of it on TikTok, and it actually looked pretty cool.
Dude, Star Weirds
It reminded
are
me of the
so
it reminded me of like the
terrifying.
Galactus like comic book panel where he's like about to eat the entire Earth.
Dude, Star Weirds are so fucking
So
creepy.
we got the big three of Star Wars analog horrors. We got the Mask, we got the Star Wars, and we got the General Grievous one.
Well, General Grievous wouldn't.
Right.
I don't even think General Grievous would be like analog horror. General Grievous would just be like actual horror. But
Let's keep
anyways,
going.
yeah, let's keep going. We gotta finish this.
Known as the Sith, the ancient enemy of the Jedi Order. Now, The Masters wouldn't tell us anything specifically about the planet or the Sith Order itself, always spouting some dumb rhetoric about how curiosity about such things leads to the dark side. The only things they did tell us is that they were a truly nasty group and that they went extinct around 1,000 or so years ago. Anyway, I'm getting off topic. So, I did my own research on the planet earlier today, and while most of the information I found was stuff I already knew, I learned that scattered across the planet are tombs of ancient Sith Lords, which seem like good places to find valuable artifacts that I could sell off to pay my debt. On top of that, I was also able to find the location of the planet, and I'm currently in hyperspace on my way there right now. Now obviously, I'm not super keen on the idea of grave robbing, but if the Sith were truly as awful as the Jedi Masters made them out to be, then, you know, they probably deserve it.
Approaching Korriban, sir.
Thanks, PX5.
So
Looks like
this takes place before episode 1, right?
Yeah.
Because they don't know about the Sith.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is before
They're
Phantom
long
Menace, but like
dead.
this is before Phantom Menace, but like not too long, because in the Phantom Menace it's established that the Sith hadn't existed for a millennia, so it's probably not too long before Phantom Menace. But maybe it is Phantom Menace and like the general public didn't know or something, or actually no, it could be anything, because like the Star Wars universe is so vast. I couldn't imagine that, like, you know, there were people that like didn't believe in the Force, you know, in some areas.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So like like news like literally might have not reached, or like they could have said like, oh, you know, like, you know, the Sith are here or whatever, but like, you know, nobody like actually cares because it doesn't affect like day-to-day people in the galaxy. It's like, who knows?
Yeah, because there's like trillions of beings, right? And like just like the inner rim and shit. So
Yeah.
it's like, oh, that's just like all folk tale and whatever bedtime stories to scare your kids.
Exactly.
And then you see a freaking force of nature come out of nowhere.
Yeah. Well, bear in mind, this guy is a spice runner for the Hutts. Odds are this is a no-name lowlife from the outer rim. So like odds are they know like almost like nothing about
Zilch.
like what's happening. Like he said that, you know,
Man,
he
this
had
guy-
like teachers
This
that
guy
like
isn't
taught
that
him
smart
about.
at all.
He said he had like teachers that like taught him about like this stuff, but like, oh, but it was like the, you know, like the Jedi, you know, like whatever, like, you know, if they said, you know, that kind of thing. So, but basically, he's gonna go tomb raid people who are rumored to be, you know, like the most evil of the evil ever to exist, and you know, God forbid those rumors you heard exist.
So let's hope they're rumors and just rumors.
Yeah, really.
This is like this guy. He was a Jedi. He decided to drop out. He then decided to immediately go work for the Hutts. He got screwed on that, and he's like, "All right, let's go to Korriban." This is like one of those people that like tried to go into Kai Cenat Streamer University, and like left everything behind to try and do that.
A recipe
I think it's
for
a little bit
success.
different than that. Because this guy was running drugs for a cartel that owns how many millions of slaves?
It makes me feel the same. It makes me feel the same. That's what matters.
No. No. I mean,
I'll
honestly...
take a drug trafficker over at Streamer University one of you any day.
I mean, honestly, at this point, like, I can... Like looking at it from, like, our end, because, like, we know the lore. Like, looking at it from our end, it seems stupid, but, like, from this guy's point of view, it's like... You know, for like most people in the galaxy, it's like, you know, the Force users and the Jedi and the Sith were all like fairy tales, like Elijah said. So like realistically, this guy could have just heard those and like it just been literally just a fairy tale. And he's dealing with a very real threat, which is the Hutts, the Hutt clan. Like, you know, like that's a very real threat to your life. Whereas like, you know, oh, I'm gonna go visit Korriban because, you know, spooky, scary stories that we were told when we were kids said that, you know, there might have been horrible people there. So it's like, you know...
It's not like he has
I
much
guess
to lose
that's fair.
here. It's either getting executed
I
by
guess
the Hutts.
it's-
It's like, might as well take my chances, I guess.
We know
I
more
guess
about this
it is
guy's
like the
universe.
equivalent. It's like the equivalent of like you owe the mafia money, so you go to like ancient Greece to raid some tombs.
Yeah, or like an old...
Hope Zeus
No,
or Hera doesn't
you
strike you
owe
down.
you owe Pablo Escobar money, so your plan is to go to Egypt and grave rob a pharaoh's tomb that's been protected by a curse how many thousands of years ago. That's what this
I've
is.
watched The Mummy, bro. I'm just killing myself if Pablo Escobar wants me, bro. Take my money, bro. I ain't going through that trouble, man.
I have to end this log here.
Huh?
I'll give another update after I get back from the planet.
He's gonna update us again when he gets back from the planet. Okay, so this is audio. So he's back from the planet, I'm guessing.
Well, I'm a little less optimistic about my chances of finding something valuable here. I landed at the edge of this grand pyramid-looking structure, at the base of which were a bunch of tombs lined by these gargantuan statues. As I stepped out of my ship,
Ooh.
the first thing I noticed was that this planet almost has a coldness to it. Not physically, as the entire planet is a scorching, arid desert, but almost like this place is wrapped in despair. It made...
Is that a screenshot from, like, the Old Republic or something?
It might be.
It looks like it would be.
Wait,
Because Korriban
I've been
exists
there.
in those games.
I've played. No, I've actually, dude. In the MMO RPG, this is where like you start your Sith training.
Really? Okay. Well,
I
I
think
went.
so,
I
'cause
went.
I remember like a sandy place with like monuments. Because like the race I chose was like I forget what it's called. It's like the OG Sith race.
The OG Sith race?
Yeah, they're red and they have the tendrils on their chin. Let me see. Original Sith
Talking about like
race.
Sith purebloods or like.
Yeah. Wait, what is it called? That's like the OG Sith species. I forget what they were called.
Is there a Sith species? Is that
In
something
the
I missed out
EU.
on?
Sith purebloods. No, you're talking about the same thing. Sith purebloods, but there was like a specific name for them. But yeah, they have like the weird like kind of tendrils around their chins and stuff. I think Darth one of them.
I might know what you're
was
talking
Darth.
about.
Is it Darth Malix? Darth Malix Master was one.
You wonder how
No, Darth Maul,
how can Jedi be a fairy tale for most people of the galaxy, since Jedi Temple is one of the biggest buildings on Coruscant, most populated planet of the galaxy. It's probably because no one allowed inside, so they don't believe or know what's going on there.
It was.
Well,
there we go.
so like
Darth Vindican.
So Coruscant, is like literal is like the center of the galaxy, like basically, it's the city, it has the Jedi, it was the center of the Republic, but like, as many people as Coruscant had, like how many backwater worlds like had never like they just heard of Coruscant, like like none of them like how many people are of the galaxy are like directly impacted by what happens on Coruscant, like they're so oppressed, isolated, whatever the case may be, on like their own planets, way far mid-rim, outer rim, doesn't matter. Like how many people are like actually like the Galactic Civil War, like how many people were like actually like really negatively like impacted by that, like in general. Palpatine publicly declared war on the Jedi and said to the galaxy, Jedi were traitor. Yeah, no, like we get that, it's like, but it's like Palpatine declared war on the Jedi, so that affects like people on like upper levels of Coruscant. That affects people because like you look at like Clone Wars, like lower levels of Coruscant, like they straight up like never saw the Jedi. Like they were just fending for themselves on the lower levels of Coruscant. Not even like lower levels, but like mid levels. Like straight up like because like there were so few of them across how many trillions of beings. It's like it's kind of hard to like I guess spread that as much. Just like bottom line is like there were people in the Star Wars galaxy that didn't believe in the Force because like realistically like they just never saw it themselves because there's so many trillions
Han
of people.
Han Solo's like a big skeptic like
Yeah.
the entire time.
Yeah.
Like the OG movies. He's like, oh, you're just a crazy old like grandpa, old hobo Obi-Wan. The Force is you're just schizophrenic.
Yeah, pretty much.
He's like, watch this shit.
Yeah, exactly. Like how many people like
Bottom line
actually
is
got
this guy
to encounter that?
this guy is still stupid. He's getting this cold feeling, and he's like, "Oh, I better continue."
It
I
feels
better-
like despair.
Like
It
I'm
feels-
walking.
I feel awful.
I'm walking in the Sahara, but for some reason my insides are ice. I better continue.
keep on going.
Yeah. My goodness.
Let's see if he makes it up.
Let's see here.
Uneasy, to say the least.
Uneasy to say the
However,
least.
I have credits to make, so I had to push my unease aside and suck it up.
He has the Sigma grind set. It's like I gotta keep grinding. I got credits to make.
Gotta keep hustling. Don't care if there's existential cosmic horror that could possibly await me.
No, he has the grind set.
Gotta make that bad.
I took my protocol droid, PX5P.
Dude, this picture's actually taking me back. I remember some random guy gifted me a Darth Revan like transmog like helmet, or so I could
That's
apply the
awesome.
helmet to like any skin I had in the game. This is taking me back.
That's really
So
cool.
hear me
I
out.
think
Imagine like there's an analog horror. It's about like a group of Jedi exploring a Sith temple, but the further they go, like the worse it gets. It's
Oh,
kind
it's
of
like,
the like layers of hell and stuff like that. Like the further
Yeah,
down
like-
they go, the worse it
So
gets.
it's like the Jedi are sent to like Korriban to like investigate like Sith tombs or like whatever the case may be, but like they all have like recorders on them, and it's like that's like okay, we're beginning our descent. Like as they slowly descend, like it gets more grainy because like they're doing like research or whatever for like the Jedi archives or like whatever the case may be, and like it just gets more grainy. Like they go like starting to go insane, and they're like seeing things.
That'd be
Low-key,
cool.
this might be
that's
a
kinda
fire idea.
It would be.
That's kind of like as above, so below. That's basically.
I
That's kind of a
love
similar
that
concept.
movie. I
I'm
love
unfamiliar
It's
that
basically
with
a
movie.
that.
bunch of people in France. They go to the catacombs where all those dead saints are
What's it
and
called?
stuff, and where a bunch of other period.
As above, so below.
There's a bunch of people in France. They go into the French catacombs where a bunch of like saints, as well as a bunch of other just like people are buried, and it's basically Dante's Inferno. They basically go through like each layer of hell.
So it doesn't
these
have good
catacombs.
reviews, which is actually crazy to me because it's such a good movie.
I thought it was actually pretty alright.
I'll
I
have
don't
to
see
check
why
that
people
out.
hate it
That
so much.
that actually looks like something.
It's
that
not
interests me.
bad. On average, those kind of found footage movies don't really get a lot of good reviews aside from the Blair Witch Project, but I thought it was pretty good. But yeah, it's kind of like
Alright.
the similar thing, like what you said.
We're 3 minutes in.
Let's keep
Hey,
going.
we're adding commentary. We're adding commentary. This is
That's true.
This,
we
this is,
aren't
Yeah.
This
Sniper
is-
Wolf react.
No. We're like actually reacting to
Wow,
this.
it's
This is
red. It's
What?
red.
It's cold, but it's hot.
Oh
That
my
doesn't make any
God!
sense.
That's crazy. Anyways, let's continue.
I like the font.
Ruins of the tombs of these long-dead Sith lords. Mostly because I needed him to translate the dead Sith language that was plastered all over every building here, but also partly because I enjoyed his companionship. The thought of exploring this place by myself gives me the heebie-jeebies. As we combed through
Wait,
these
who
old
did he bring?
ruins, I was
It was this protocol droid.
Oh,
Did he?
okay.
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't back that up enough. He like said protocol droid. Like I brought my protocol droid and then we started talking.
Having to bring your protocol droid to read a dead Sith language is like asking ChatGPT if you like run into like Cthulhu runes. It's like, hey ChatGPT, does this match any human like known record discovered?
Into like a room full of Latin.
Just Egyptian hieroglyphs. Except for the
Yeah,
hieroglyphs
bro.
had like never been seen before.
Except the hieroglyphs.
And they're
make your vision
satanic.
blurry.
to find that this place had clearly already been picked clean. There was a little trinket here and there, but nowhere near what I'd need to repay the Hutts. The whole place just felt hollow, like there was just an echo of the importance it once held, a shell of its former self, I guess. I'd call this whole endeavor a failure and leave the planet to try to find another way to get my credits if it weren't for the fact that I have one last hope. I feel something calling to me through the Force from farther out in the desert.
A new
I
hope.
haven't felt the Force in a long time. My sensitivity to it sort of faded after I left the Jedi. So the
Wait, so this guy left the Jedi.
Yeah, did you not remember that?
Yeah, he said. Yeah, he
Wait,
said he was a dropout from the Jedi Academy.
Oh, I
Yeah.
must have missed that.
Yeah,
Oh,
he said
so
he's
he's
a dropout. He's like, I gotta
Oh.
own the Hutts. He's like, because the Jedi Academy isn't Jedi Academy dropout isn't really good for much anything else.
so he went to the. Okay. Oh, okay. So that
Let me
changes
get to
that
the
for
home
me.
planet of my
I think I
enemies.
brought
You
this up
dropped
earlier.
out of the Jedi Academy and then
Yeah.
you went to Korriban.
Yes.
I
my
must
great
have-
ancestral enemy.
I must have
Let me
like
go
totally
there.
missed that earlier. Okay.
I was like, I get he's in desperate times, but like going to the homeworld of your long buried
Oh
enemies
my
is asking
God.
trouble, bro. Like,
Yeah. No.
I don't care if they're dead for 1,000 years, bro. I don't want to find out if they are.
You went to. You dropped out of the Jet. Okay. So this guy's life. He dropped out of the Jedi Academy. He dropped out of the Jedi Academy. He then went to Spice Run for the Hutts. And then dumped the spice so he didn't get caught. And now to repay the Hutts, he went to Korriban to grave rob.
I think I mentioned this earlier when I said he's like the stupidest guy.
That's what I was. That's what I
Oh
was
my
trying
god.
to say. Yeah.
Okay.
So I was
Well,
like, say he's stupid. Which
okay.
I agree.
I get that
but
now.
I'm like, what else is he gonna
Holy
do?
crap.
What else is he gonna do? Might as well. But like, yeah, he's dumb.
Jesus. Okay.
Should have just gone to the outer rim and been a farmer, bro.
Dude.
Got a lore accurate dropout.
Bro should have been a moisture farmer. Oh, hey, he's on
I was gonna
Korriban.
go to Kashyyyk, get some power converters.
Dude, he's on Korriban. He could moisture farm the shit out of Korriban. Are you kidding me? Nobody else lives there. Gold mine.
He's gonna bury, or like he's gonna like dig up some like dark elixir.
The fact that I'm feeling it now must mean that it's something really important. And if there's anything I learned from the Jedi, it's that I should always trust in the Force.
Yeah? Yeah?
Okay, buddy, whatever you say.
Okay, audio log 3. Let's see here.
Okay, so things are looking up.
Could be him
I
screaming.
can't believe it, but I
Bro.
found something.
Are we in an HVAC unit?
No, we're on Korriban.
Dude, all right. Can we also mention how he was like, I hear this thing calling to me on this Sith world. I'm gonna go to it.
The Jedi told me to trust in the Force.
Yo, what's up, Ashley?
Bro should have
I
just
got-
bought an apartment on Naboo to choose a
Yeah.
peaceful life, but hey, let's go to Korriban. Bro,
There's nobody here on this scorching planet where I feel cold, and the Force is calling out to me.
in the bad
Yeah.
way, but I'm gonna
Yeah.
go check it out because I gotta repay the Hutts. My goodness.
A friend in need is a friend indeed. What if somebody needs help?
Something. I woke up early today to find that the call from the desert was feeling even stronger. So
Yeah?
I set off with PX in a direction that just felt right. And after an hour or two of walking aimlessly through the desert, I ended up at a sort of ravine. I could feel the Force whispering to me from deep inside of it, and I tentatively entered. PX kept warning me that this could
Bro,
go
this is where
bad
R2
very
got
quickly.
zapped.
Wait, go back.
What?
Listen to this. Listen.
Did I not hear
Just
something?
play it. Just
Oh.
play it. Just play it.
Okay.
I could feel the Force whispering to me from deep inside of it, and I tentatively entered. PX kept warning me that this could go bad very quickly, but I figured that if I don't get these credits soon, things could go bad very quickly as well.
My droid started warning me excessively, but
Oh.
might as well go in.
Oh, I was
Let's keep
like,
going.
okay, you said wait, listen, and I was thinking like there was something in the
thought you heard
background that I,
something,
yeah, I
yeah.
thought there was like a whisper that I missed.
It's
Oh, okay.
Hayden started talking over it, and I was afraid he's gonna miss this next stupid moment.
Yes, our main character is very good at making dumb decisions.
Of it, and I tentatively entered. PX kept warning me that this could go bad very quickly, but I figured that if I don't get these credits soon, things could go bad very quickly as well. Plus, I really wanted to know what the Force had in store for me. As I made my way to the Earth,
I wanted to know what the
Curiosity
Force had in
kills the
store for me.
cat.
So he made his way into the Earth. He is actually going to hell.
He is
Bro.
descending. He is actively descending.
Okay, is it
Jesus.
just me, or does this looks like where Luke got jumped by the Tusken Raiders?
Yeah, no, it does. It does. Our main character is highly intelligent.
the familiar coldness that I felt back when I first landed on this planet increased dramatically. Despite the apprehension it gave me, I also felt excited because I realized I could be stumbling upon something untouched, something that might actually contain valuables. And sure enough, after a half hour of walking through this narrow crack in the earth, I stumbled upon a rectangular-shaped opening in the ravine wall, too perfect to be made by natural erosion. The Force sang to me from it, and before I knew it, I had made my way inside. Inside the opening was a short staircase that led down to a small archway. Above said archway was the usual inscription in the ancient Sith language that I was now used to seeing in these old tombs. It translated to one single word: Nihilus. As I entered,
Why is he going forward?
Bro's going to Tut's tomb. It has his name.
Nah, dude.
It has his name on his abode. Don't
Dude.
go in without knocking.
Dude, Tut was disabled. This is like going to the tomb of what was the
Genghis
Egyptian
Khan.
goddess of what was the Egyptian god of death? This is like
going
Horus?
to Anubis's tomb.
yeah, Anubis. This is like entering Anubis's tomb. This isn't even like a pharaoh. This is like straight up.
Honey, I'm home.
All right, so he's entered Nihilus's tomb. So that's gonna be really interesting. So Nihilus, he like, because he became a wound in the Force after like the mass shadow generator and all that stuff. So like he basically fused his entire essence to the mask. So is he just gonna find like the mask and like that's gonna be the artifact that he's gonna try to take? Because in the thumbnail, yeah, look at the thumbnail.
Looks
It's
like
the
it.
mask and a lightsaber. So I reckon that's gonna be. What do you bet? Like the mask is gonna be the like. Ooh, I'm gonna take this mask and go sell it, and then that's gonna like.
Piece of candy.
And what do you bet that's gonna like slowly like corrupt him or something, or like the things around him?
Probably.
I'll
gonna,
be
like,
honest, he's so
it's-
stupid. I don't think he'll need corrupting. I
That's-
think it could be like, put me on, and then like
The
he's
mask
like,
tells you to put
ooh,
it
I
on.
wonder.
What a neat, that'll be a real neat party trick. A mask that talks.
How much money do you need to? How much money do you owe the hut? So 1 million credits. Put me on, and I will give you 1 million
Put me on.
credits.
Yeah.
Put me on, and I'll give you 1,000,001 credits.
But I don't. But
wow,
I don't
profit.
want to. I'll
Sign me
give you
up.
1,000,002 credits. Okay.
Ooh.
My goodness.
So let's watch.
And
Let's
then
watch
he's
this
like, then
dumbass walk to his death, bro.
the mask is like, but you don't have to put me on if you don't want to. I mean, you just miss out on like 10,000,001 credits.
I'll wear you. My goodness. All right, let's see what he does. Let's see what he does.
He's gonna be like, I don't want to be a meanie. I have to put it on now.
Single word. Nihilus. As I entered, PX behind me still going on about how this was a bad idea and that he was getting sand in his surface. I found that this tomb structure was rather non-standard. While the other Sith tombs I had explored had almost maze-like interiors, I'm assuming in order to confuse grave robbers and possibly lead to some of the many booby traps that have now long since been rendered non-functional. This tomb was just one room with a pedestal in the center. On top of this pedestal were two objects, an old lightsaber and a mask that looked to be made out of some kind of skull. The Force filled
There it
this
is.
place like a whirlwind, and I could feel the untouched power held within these two objects. It was intoxicating. I approached the pedestal, and as I put my hand on the mask, I felt a surge of energy, and I had to physically stop myself from putting on the mask out of what felt like pure instinct.
So yes, we were right.
So I'm going to
Put
take
on
the
the
mask and I'm
mask.
gonna try and put it on again.
Hey, at least he
me
was trying
put-
to stop himself. At least he's trying to stop himself.
Yeah.
He's gonna be like, so I got a bandage around my hand and then I picked it up. So it wouldn't infect me.
I put on extra sunscreen before I put it on.
I put on moisturizer and then I washed my face before I put it on.
I said 10 Hail Marys just to make sure the devil wouldn't get me.
I said
So I
Bloody
should be
Mary
safe.
in the mirror 3 times.
I held my
Fingers
cross
crossed, held a
necklace.
4-leaf clover. got my trusty rabbit's foot and my monkey paw. Nothing could go wrong.
Hang on. We don't need to lose total faith in this guy. He kept himself from putting it on the first time. Let's see what happens.
Resisted.
Let's see what happens
Steel.
now. After he
Steel
resisted
will.
the first time.
Luckily, I was able to snap out of it, and I quickly shoved the two objects in my pack in order to prevent further temptation. The
Good.
last thing I needed was to be placed under some ancient Sith curse. I'm now back on my ship, traveling through hyperspace towards Corellia. The two artifacts I found are
good.
locked safely in the cargo hold, hopefully isolated enough that they won't cause any unwanted effects before I'm able to pawn them off on the Corellian black market. I'll update when...
Whoa.
What the hell was that? I think this whole situation...
What the heliante?
We heard a whisper that said hungry. Darth Nihilus hasn't eaten a
Hungry.
planet in how many hundreds of years at this point? He's very
My
hungry.
belly is so empty. My belly is so empty.
You're not. You're not Nihilus when you don't have a Snicker.
Oh my god.
Guys, why is Nihilus' name Ethan? Why is he consuming planets?
Okay, so
This is basically the Star Wars Galactus, bro.
so
This
he
is-
He's eating
has.
everything.
Why are we watching Ethan Analog Horror?
So what has happened is he got called to this thing, and it almost corrupted him just by being near it. So he then threw it in his pack, took it to his ship, and he's hearing it whisper "hungry." And he's like, I can't wait to blow these on the Corellian black market.
I'm so
Okay, I got it in my
hungry.
milk crate in the back of the ship.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Safe
Right,
and
right by
sound.
my blue milk. Planet Mukbang coming soon. A Darth Nihilus mukbang where he's just like, "What's up, guys? So today we're gonna be eating
It's like ASMR
Naboo."
tingles too.
And it's just like the screams of the damned in between like ASMR tingles.
Next up is Endor.
If you can listen to this, and he like drags his finger along the planet, it's just like thousands of screams.
He's just a giant for some reason. It's like Nikocado Avocado having like fried chicken, but instead of fried chicken, it's just
I
planets.
just realized why did I make him a giant?
Because you were thinking of Galactus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think this whole situation is getting to me, and now I'm hearing things. Anyway, as I was saying,
It's just on my head.
This whole situation's this whole situation's getting to me, and I'm hearing things.
Like imagine
I'm
you're
sorry.
chilling in your room and you just hear like, "You're gonna die, you're gonna die." Oh, I must
Okay.
be hearing things.
No, no, no,
I
no,
must
no.
be so tired.
Imagine that you went to a place that you know is like legitimately actually like for real haunted. You then grab two things that like were literally pulling you towards them, and then you wake up in your room to somebody saying, "I'm going to kill you," and you say, "I'm hearing things."
Okay, so imagine you found like an ancient relic and it was called like the cloth of Kronos, and you take it and you like hear like, "Eat your child, eat your child, eat your child." And you're like, "Oh,
Dude, I think
what
it's the
is that?
asbestos. It's the asbestos in the
Oh.
kyber
Yeah,
crystal.
yeah,
bro.
yeah. Well, this guy said he's going to Corellia, so that implies that he's been there before, so he probably has like some sort of like brain poisoning from asbestos
Yeah.
or lead poisoning, because we all know how Corellia is. At least like the
What's
you know.
Corellia again?"
It's it's where Han came from. Basically, like, and like if you're not like the top 1% on Corellia, you're just like living in like garbage poverty. At least that's my
Okay.
understanding. But if you have it made on Corellia, you have it made. But
Let's see how he turns out.
yeah, let's see how this goes.
now I'm hearing things. Anyway, as I was saying, I'll update when I've sold the artifacts.
Okay, he must have sold them by now.
Ugh.
No.
So I know I said I'd only update once I'd sold the artifacts,
You-
but
yeah.
I'm starting to get some second thoughts. It's only been 2 days since I left the planet, and my ship is starting to feel substantially colder, like what I felt in that tomb. Assuming this is due to the artifacts, and I'm
Oh,
starting to
gee.
wonder if taking them was such a good idea.
I wonder why. Let's put on our thinking caps for a second.
Wait, he's been traveling for 2 days and he hasn't reached it?
Well, I mean, let's look at the map. Let's look at the official map. 'Cause space travel does take a while.
So he was going to hyperspace, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like
I mean,
it does.
I mean, I guess it is
It does
still
take
massive,
it
though.
does take a while. Wasn't Yavin and Yavin Base a Sith Temple 2? The Masasi Temple? Sith Planet Sith Temple? Wait, was it? Was Yavin a Sith Temple? Oh my god.
Were those Sith?
Wait,
Really?
I
The whole
didn't
time?
know that. Yeah, the
didn't know
temple's
that.
on Yavin.
The place where the rebellion kept all their shit for a long ass time.
They were built over 5,000 years before the Battle of Yavin by a group of Masasi, a slave race once ruled under the Sith. So, Temple's site was either holy or significant for primitive scientific purposes. These were built for the Sith Empire, the Sith Order. I did not know
Bro.
that, Luffy. Thank you for telling me about They're telling us
that
about
would be
that.
like America making Fort Knox and like out of like a Nazi like former base, deconstructed base out of commission.
That is crazy.
I didn't know that.
We are 8 minutes in.
Yes.
I've done some research on the word
I'm gonna get a nice
nihilist.
sip of
All that I
lemonade
could
after
find
this.
is that it was the name of an ancient Sith Lord that lived several millennia ago. In fact, there was such an uncharacteristic lack of information on him that it almost seems like someone had purposely removed it in an attempt at censorship. This is concerning, as I was able to find much more information on every other Sith Lord whose tomb I explored. At the very least, I was hoping to find at least some info about what he had done or who he was involved with in that era or something, but there's just nothing. Nothing at all. In normal circumstances, at this point I just eject the artifacts into space and be done with it. But unfortunately, I have a debt to pay. I just hope this coldness I'm feeling doesn't evolve into something worse, as I still have over a week left on my journey to Corellia.
Oh.
I'll update again soon.
You spend a week with the devil
So-
on his ship.
Yeah. So
So imagine
Should be a
this.
great
Imagine
time.
this.
We'll have so much to talk about.
Imagine you're like Palpatine, right? And you're like everything's coming to fruition, like the Sith are about to return, and then like all of a sudden, Darth Maul's like, "My lord, Darth Nihilus has returned." What? What? Why?
On second hand, not too excited about the Sith coming back. You know, I thought this homecoming would be.
Maybe we hide for a little longer.
well, the thing with Nihilus too is that like yeah, he was like officially like yeah, he was like a Sith, but like at the end of the day, like he wasn't like really a Sith because like he was
Just a force of nature.
He wasn't driven
Right.
by like his hatred. He was driven literally because he was fucking hungry. That was like literally his driving factor. He wasn't driven by hate for the Jedi. He wasn't driven by any of that. He was driven by like I am a wound in the Force. I am like this thing that should not exist. And so like I must feed because I'm eternally hungry. Like that's what made him a Sith, was because like he was like I just need to fucking eat planets or else I'm going to like be in agony. And so, like, straight up, like, if Palpatine was the thing, he's like, oh, yes, I'm going to overthrow the Jedi. Nihilus would just, like, roll up to Coruscant and just, like, consume the souls of, like, the life essence of everyone, including Palpatine, and just be on his way, like, not even care.
Wait, Nihilus, no, stop!
Wait, hang on.
I'm on your side.
It's just like, I do not care.
One of my favorite facts about Nihilus is that he's actually a pretty bad lightsaber duelist because he never really has to use his lightsaber.
Yeah, no, he's literally just, like, Force essence. Like, that's his
He
whole
literally
thing.
just sticks a straw in you and slurps you out.
Like it's like
Dude.
a little mosquito.
Yeah, literally. Yeah, I think Big Back Nihilus. I think all he needs is just a Caniac combo. I think that solves all of the galaxy's problems.
Well, they don't have Raising Cane's in Star Wars, so that's probably... Well, now, hang on. Wait. No, it might not be, because they have Dexter Jettster's Diner
yeah, I was
in
about
Star
to say,
Wars.
just gonna dude.
Yeah,
I
imagine
think
if Nihilus-
Dexter Jettster got you. I think Dexter Jettster's
Yeah.
got you. He's like, I know a hunger face when I see it. I'll cook you up the best wombat burger you've ever seen.
The only
This
reason
side of the
Nihilus...
outer rim.
The only reason Nihilus went around eating planets was because Dexter Jettster did not yet exist.
Imagine Nihilus comes to America and he's like, too much. It's too much.
Audio log 5.
He's just gonna be, oh!
This is bad. It's been 3 days since I last updated this log, and strange things have been happening. The whole ship's temperature has dropped even more, and the cargo hold in particular feels like the surface of Hoth.
It's a shade.
Okay.
We win.
Play the video, little bro.
Even more, and the cargo hold in particular feels like the surface of Hoth. Technology has also started to malfunction when in proximity of the artifacts. PX can't go anywhere near the cargo hold or he starts to shut down. On top of all that,
Ejected.
Okay, this guy ejected
Why is he
Spice.
pushing?
This guy ejected Spice because he thought he might get detained by the Naboo Royal Security Force. So, like, he probably would have been imprisoned in, like, the nicest cell ever, but he won't eject this?
What's his plan when he gets the core, man? Like,
Dude, he
like,
just get arrested, dude.
Everybody's gonna be like, I don't want this. I don't want to buy this.
Nobody wants to buy it.
It makes my skin boil every time I touch it.
And like, why is he pushing his droid towards it? Like, stop pushing your droid towards the man. We get a little
turn
closer.
off and on. Turn
See
off and on.
See if he started short-circuiting.
Anyways, the ship is
happened to Droid's
freezing. The droid is shutting down. Fuck those clankers,
Ejected,
bro.
ejected.
No rights. I'm sorry. I said that.
I am friends with an astromech, you asshole.
I didn't know I was in the presence of someone who hangs out with clankers.
Yeah, you bigot. There's a special place in hell for you.
yeah, but you're gonna be deeper because you hang out with clankers. That's a sin.
My views forever changed if you hate. Just continue the video before you do more damage.
Let's watch the video.
From nowhere. I'll hear a voice from right behind me, but when I turn around, there's nothing there. This has been happening constantly, and I feel like I'm going crazy. I don't know what... What the hell?
Oh no!
Just PX. Come in. Damn it, PX. You scared the shit out of me. What's going on?
Those sound like footsteps.
I apologize, sir. I did not intend to
Oh.
alarm you, but something is happening with the artifacts.
What? What's wrong? What's happening?
Eject it.
Well,
Ejected.
it's sort of hard to explain, you see. The cargo door simply opened, and then...
God damn it, PX! Spit it out!
It woke up.
Oh,
PX?
it woke up.
No.
Oh.
No, why would it do that? No, why
Wait.
would it do that?
That's like, oh my god, that's, okay, okay, so you guys haven't read Death Troopers, have you?
Nah.
No.
Okay, there's like a really cool parallel there. Unless y'all care do y'all care if I, like, it doesn't really spoil it, because, like, you kind of know what happens, but, like, you guys care if I, like, make a comment about that? About Death Troopers? Okay. So, in Death Troopers, one of the, like, whenever, because, like, you know, the whole thing is that it's, like, a zombie virus, right, basically. And, whenever all the infected are, like, dead before they wake up, they're all, like, in, like, the med bay or whatever, and, whenever, like, the medic comes back to the med bay, they're all gone, the place is trashed, it's bloody, like, all the corpses are gone, and, like, the droid is, like, bashed in a corner, like, completely, like, fucked up, the medical droid. And the last thing the droid says to the doctor is, they woke up. So that's, like, a crazy parallel of, like, it woke up, and, like, and then, like, Death Troopers, like, the last thing the droid says is, they woke up. So that's just kind of cool.
Droid can't wake up.
Yeah. Silly droid, those
Stupid.
corpses can't wake up.
I mean, we gotta check that memory chip of yours.
Yeah. Anyways, let's continue. We have less than a minute left.
You see, the cargo door simply opened, and then...
God damn it, PX! Spit it out!
It woke up.
PX? What do you mean it woke up? PX? Ugh, damn it! You can't just leave me now! What the hell?
Oh.
What the hell? No!
Oh. What was just played was real, then it appears the long-lost Mask of Dark Nihilus has been found. If he's still alive, the likelihood of him regaining his full power is low. But should that happen, should Nihilus return at full strength, then may the Force be with us all.
Well, at least you won't have to pay the Huts.
First episode, what do we think? I think that's a...
You know, for a guy out of college just doing this in his free time, that's not too bad.
That's pretty good. I really like this. That's a nice setup, because, like, that was kind of like the setup
I was
episode.
muted.
Oh.
I was gonna say, like, low key, like, the guy who made this is really talented, but man, this protagonist is so dumb, bro.
It's like no. It's like a typical like horror movie guy, just like making bad decisions.
Yeah.
But
I feel
no,
there's a lot of stupid people in the Star Wars galaxy. With all the
Yeah.
trillions of people there's got to be a bunch of them that are just not smart.
I mean, this guy's like a double dropout. Like, he
Yeah.
owes money to the Huts.
Makes sense.
He
It makes
immediately decided to go to hell. Like,
he dropped out of Jedi Academy to deal drugs and failed at doing that, so he went to hell to try and scavenge for money.
At that point, this is just natural selection.
Yeah. No,
it's like
I think
walk
that
up
was
to the
Go get
devil
some-
and be like, "Hey, can
Get
I have
some
your
lemonade,
horns?
I'll be right back.
Can I have your
Gotcha.
horns?"
But I think that was a very good like setup for
popcorn.
It
what
was.
this is. That was like that was very well executed, I think, because I like the whole like logs. Like the whole time it was just like logs of what has happened with pictures and everything. I really like that a lot.
That was really good, though.
Mhm. Yeah, and the whole thing of like making Darth Nihilus this horror character is like really that's really nice. And I do like that at the end of this we did get like some payoff. Like we got build up because like in a lot of analog horror it's just like constantly build up, which I don't mind. I don't mind like the constant build up because it's all like very subtle horror. Like I don't mind like constant build up with like very little like climax. But like this I think was very good because it did like 11 minutes of build up and then we hear Darth Nihilus screaming in the background. Like that's pretty good. Like I like that. The most viewed video on this guy's channel is 52,000 views. This guy deserves more.
11. Yeah, it definitely does.
This guy deserves more. If that video is indication of where the rest of these are gonna go, because that was the longest one. All these other ones are under 4 minutes. Most of them under 3 minutes. If that was any indication of where the rest of this is gonna go, that's I like where this is going, and it's obviously still in the works because last upload was 6 days ago. It was bad enough when I knew where he was going. Once I heard the name inscribed on the tomb, I knew that this poor fool was toast. There are only two characters who can turn Star Wars into a horror movie. That was Grievous and Nihilus. Yes, Grievous. Grievous horror movie. We need it. When you heard Korriban, you went, oh no. The story and all this just makes so much sense in the universe of Star Wars. It should be an in-canon story. I love how much detail you've put into it. Keep up the good work. Goosebumps when a character described the coldness in the tomb. Rosini picturing Korriban's Pav when Nihilus is staring him down from the hole, just gliding towards him. He's just gliding towards him like a spirit.
Imagine he like trips and falls. Like,
Darth
like, you
Nihilus's
just hear-
aura has been removed.
Like you just hear like whoa, and then like the guy screaming no, and then like you just hear ow, ow, like I hit my knee.
That person who recorded these logs should have jettisoned those artifacts into space while he still could. Paying off a debt to crime lords is not worth it when there's a galactic level apocalypse object waiting to be unleashed.
I had to get some popcorn.
Oh, good. We've been just looking at the comments.
I wish I could eat food.
So this video is Agricultural Core Guide 6782. The Mask Analog Horror. So we're getting fucking Agricultural Core Guide, I guess. So Beware the Orchid. And also here is Zombie 3D Model Credit and Dead Officer 3D Model Credit.
Stop spoiling us, Hayden.
I'm looking at the goddamn description, dude. I'm sorry. But are we gonna be seeing like some like Project Blackwing type beat? Because like that was originally a Sith project. So who knows, dude? Let's see here. All right.
Riz.
All right. So Agricultural Core Guide 6782. Let's see what this is about.
What's happening?
We're watching Star Wars Analog Horror.
So why are we talking about agriculture?
It's part of this. It's part of the series here. The part of the mask of the series.
What have I missed so far? Like, can you give me a very brief,
I
very
told
brief?
You I was gonna start
watch
at
the VOD.
9.
Go watch
I
the
told
VOD.
you I
Go
was
watch
gonna
the
start
VOD.
at 9.
I asked for a bleak description of what has happened. I'm sorry I got busy. I'm asking for a 30-second explanation of very bleak
Did you,
details.
Ethan, Did you fall in the toilet? Where were you?
No, I got sent on side quest.
So the first episode was The Mask. Basically, that was the last thing we heard.
Oh.
So yeah, that's where we're at right now. Agricultural Core Guide 6782. This is the second episode. Jedi Service Corps, Agricultural Corps Guide.
Oh, this might be
Oh,
temple guards.
it's true. it could
Because
be.
you remember how temple guards left the temple sometimes? They served agricultural purposes. Too much talking. Play the video.
Okay, welcome to your new position in the.
You're a nihilist walking.
Selected to be a better web worker. However, we hope that you will find a sense of purpose in your new position. You
General
have been
Kenobi
assigned
shows up
to
and
the
smokes me off.
agricultural course, where you will be caring for a plant known as the Burek orchid. The Burek orchid is a section flower. It has an extremely high miniature and count. The flower will bond with you and speak with you telepathically. This may be unsettling at first, but it is crucial that you do not reject it. As without a bond with a fellow force-sensitive being, the orchid will die. The orchid itself is generally good-natured. However, it has one alarming trait that is important to keep in mind. If the orchid comes into contact with the dark side of the force, then it has a chance to create a virus.
Wait.
Oh.
If infected
Wait.
by this virus,
Blackwing?
you will experience the following symptoms. Respiratory failure, expulsion of blood from orifices, seizures, cardiac arrest,
His boobs.
Death.
but then you will come back. And you will feed. And feed. And feed. And feed. And feed.
Holy shit! Wait! Is this? Oh, no, I don't need to watch. Let's watch it all the way
be.
through. Let's watch it all the way through.
It's like zombie Jedi.
Okay, we need to do some research.
That's kind of terrifying, the idea of like a zombified Jedi.
Okay, so Blackwing. Okay, so Ethan, for reference, there's a thing. So
What caused Blackwing again?
Blackwing was like an old Sith experiment that Palpatine basically tried to like resurrect. And this might, this guy said that it was, that he's trying to keep it in canon, so this might be related to Blackwing. I forgot what the actual thing is
Did it
called.
not say in the book?
Murakami Orchid.
Murakami
It
Orchid.
does. Murakami Orchid Star Wars.
I'm gonna be right back. I can keep going.
Okay.
It is a
Black
thing.
Orchid. Yeah, so that
Of
probably
course,
is
that's
it.
what I'm doing. Jedi bring nerds to survive. Jedi would house these one incubators for the Jedi thing. Your plant ultimately virus for the purpose of eternal life. Oh my god, it is! It appears
Yeah.
in Red Harvest. Oh my god. Red Harvest is the prequel to Death Troopers. Oh my god. We're dealing with some heinous shit here.
A wombo combo of fuckery.
We are dealing with some heinous shit here. Okay, so the next one arguably looks the most terrifying because it's titled Found Footage, and Darth Nihilus is in the thumbnail.
Ooh.
Loki, I thought he's like a priest or something. I thought he had like a cross on his chest.
Nah, I don't think Nihilus would have a cross on
Yeah,
his
he's
chest.
coming to say your rights. That's what he's gonna do.
Jesus Christ. Okay, so The Imperial Bio's weapon, the sickness, was an infectious viral agent created through the powers of Sith alchemy that attacked biological tissue and transforms its victims into undead monstrosities. The disease was originally created by Sith Lord Darth Dreer.
Hayden, look at the very bottom. The disease was created through sick alchemy and activated by the Murakami Orchid.
There it is. Anything
very cool reference.
Yeah, really. Dude, anything zombie related is just immediately Blackwing. God, that's so good. Okay, so Darth Dreer was like, what did it say, like 4,600 BBY or something? Darth Dreer wrote that he had found an elixir for staving off death itself, the ingredients of which he recorded on the holocron, including, of course, your beloved orchid. Mixture was complete in and of itself with a single flaw, the inevitable dissolution of the tissue. So, oh, this guy does actually appear in Red Harvest. God, I need to read Red Harvest. I always forget it exists, unfortunately. How long are the videos? Well, we got the longest one out of the way. The other ones are 2 minutes 30, 3 minutes 40, 1 minute 10, 2 minutes 250, 250, 219. So they're all
2 hours to all of those.
They're all yeah, they're all very short. But yeah, no, it's just there's a lot of really cool references, and the guy did say that he's trying to keep it as close to canon as he possibly can for this, which is really cool. And another, you know, well, maybe not canon, but he's keeping it as close to lore as he can. I don't know if he's dipping into EU, if he's dipping into canon. Could be a little bit of both, but he is trying to stick to what exists. So, but yeah, no, dude, the elite top tier referencing Blackwing. Well, what would become Blackwing. But anyways, next up we have found footage. This is the third installment. So this one has Nihilus in the thumbnail. So let's see what happens here. See the footage. What footage? Marfa.
These nuts in your mouth. Oh.
What's Marfa? Marfa was a planet in the Core Worlds that housed Jedi Agricore facility during the Cold War. Galactic Republic v Sith Empire.
Wait, go back real quick, Hayden. I think it said something about the orchid.
Zeto Trace. That's a name we saw a second ago. Well, Marfa, she was kidnapped. Human female. So this is a person that Darth Dreer was talking to. Hestiso Trace, a human female member of the Jedi Agricultural Corps during the Cold War. So something happened on Marfa that had to do with the Jedi Agricorps that may have had something to do with Hestiso Trace and or Darth Dreer at this point.
Okay, Anakin.
Something broke to an Agricorps facility. So we're gossiping.
Look, he scared me.
I just see Nihilus shove his dick in me.
Yo, Ethan, can you like stop talking?
Can your mama stop talking? Ew.
Oh.
Oh.
Wait, is that... Caesar Trace?
What?
It might be Trace, the person we were talking about earlier.
Yeah, it probably is.
Vanished. Was she kidnapped?
Was she Sigmund?
Oh my god. I do want to rewatch this though, because that was pretty spooky.
Ugh, just a sound. Ugh.
Yeah. That was pretty good. The Nihilus jump was a little cheesy, but the fact that Nihilus now has the orchid that caused Project Blackwing virus outbreak and loose is terrifying. Two of the most horrific pieces of Sith history are now together.
What are you supposed to do against that wombo combo of fuckery?
Makes sense.
The
Nihilus would
power of
go.
friendship to defeat it.
Makes sense. Nihilus would go on, or to go to an agricore world for an appetizer. That's one of the ways he got lured to Telos. Planet was an agricore settlement Jedi protectorate. Those who failed to were to see the planet with farmers and laborers as colonies and need labor pool, and the agricore would be kept under tight control and protection by the Order. It stands to reason they were allowed to have normal lives with friends and families, but the dirty little catch was how force sensitivity ran in families. Most Telosians would have had a higher force. No, it's a zombie army to add to his planet-eating and a High Republic that has no clue how to handle this thing. So yeah, he is holding true to lore, but he's switching around Nihilus's time a little bit, is what I'm gathering, which is cool. That's not a critique. I'm just like trying to map out what's happening. Next up is Holonet news. Star Wars Analog Horror. Any thoughts about the last one before we watch this one?
That's pretty good. I kind of agree with the guy. It was a little bit cheesy, but I did like this whole like bone cracking sound that made it a little.
If it is
Uneasy.
actually Nihilus, I feel like he wouldn't just peekaboo around a corner. But
Well, I mean, it is Nihilus. I mean, that's like the
Also,
whole point of what's
Gotta
happening
give this guy
here.
some credit. This is a dude in college making this in his free time.
Oh yeah, yeah,
So
no,
this is probably like his first project or whatever.
yeah. Well, that
probably
was
just, like-
that was episode 3 of something he started something he started 8 months ago. So like,
Yeah. So I'm
yeah,
cutting
no,
some slack here.
you know, this is great. This is absolutely wonderful.
Alright, this is his most viewed one.
turning this channel into a Diddy channel.
It's like, I have some news for you.
Welcome to HoloNet News,
My
your number one
penis.
source for all the latest galactic events. Today's story comes from the outer rim planet Taurus, a planet whose very history has been marred by tragedy and has now been faced with another, as a deadly virus is currently spreading across the planet.
Uh-oh.
Our sources
Blackwing.
tell us that the world has been quarantined, and a blockade has been set up in orbit to prevent any unauthorized travel to or from the surface. Details on the disease or its symptoms remain undisclosed, and all Republic officials have declined to be interviewed. Rest assured, the situation is under control, and the disease will not spread further. In trying times like these, remember, we are all the Republic.
That was I liked that a
Weird.
lot. I liked that a lot.
Yeah.
So, okay, Blackwing has infected an entire planet. So, if you read like Death Troopers, and I'm sure it adds more in Red Harvest, but like legit, like if the Death Troopers takes place on a Star Destroyer, like it never like takes place on a planet, like if the virus like touches a planet, like that whole planet
Just ruined.
that whole planet is just gone. Like you might as like everybody might as well just be gone like immediately, because like the way the virus spreads is like so insanely efficient. Like it's not even funny, because like imagine like Blackwing arrives on a planet. Imagine the entire planet is just this. the entire planet is straight up just this.
Ooh.
The entire
This is
planet.
a zombie virus, right?
Yeah, it's a zombie virus, but it's like it's bad. I think it's a very well executed zombie virus. The way that the story goes with it, it's very
Told me
well
that
executed.
Han and Chewie survived the whole planet.
Yeah, Han and Chewie do brush this Project Blackwing, but no, Project Blackwing, like this virus, it spreads like crazy. And like the way the virus, because like the virus itself is like basically sentient, but like not at the same time. And like it manipulates it's really,
It's a hive mind.
it is a hive mind. That's exactly how it works. Like especially in the book, and it's like fucking awful. Especially like how the book describes it. It's
Hive
awful.
mind. That is the last kind of zombie apocalypse I'd want to be in. A fucking hive mind one.
Yeah, that would be that would be
Ever so
terrifying.
slightly.
When the
messed up,
zombies
you
start
have the
working
entire
together, it's
city.
bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
It's like in World War Z.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where they climb the wall.
The
Yeah.
zombie walls.
This is Jedi Council chamber recording. It's 2 minutes long.
Master Mundi, I came as soon as I could. Where is everyone?
I'm afraid they're all on their own missions or asleep. It is the middle of the night, after all.
Is the urgency of my arrival not apparent?
To you, perhaps.
What's that supposed to mean? One of our very own was kidnapped from Marfa. A whole planet is on lockdown. Something bad is happening, and I can feel it.
And we are doing all we can.
Are you? Because I don't see it. Force, this is playing out exactly like my vision.
Yet again, you justify your reasoning with this vision.
Why are you all so quick to discount what I've been shown? I saw what I saw for a reason.
The future is always in motion, Knight Raina. Acting rashly upon such premonitions can lead to catastrophe.
I've had 12 years to think about what I've seen. I know what's happening. What's rash is choosing to do nothing. Why isn't anyone doing anything?
If you must know, the Republic lost contact
I-
with the terrorist blockade this morning.
What?
The Republic has made the decision to leave the planet to its own devices, so to speak.
They're just abandoning it?
Yes.
But we're not the Republic. We can do something, can't we?
The Council voted today and determined that the Order cannot afford to jeopardize its relationship with the Republic or the safety of the galaxy by intervening ourselves.
But that's insane. We're supposed to be the galaxy's protectors. It's peacekeepers.
Lapdogs of the Senate.
People of terrorists to die.
Unfortunately, in this case, keeping the peace means stepping back and letting events play out as they will.
But
That's final, Gav.
yes, Master.
Average Chiati Mundi moment.
That's what I'm saying. So also, what I'm taking from this is that the creator is also choosing to... He's really staying within canon here, because he's taken the canon fact that Ki-Adi-Mundi can, like, appear, he can, like, exist at any point in Star Wars history, as proven by the Acolyte. Ki-Adi-Mundi can just kind of spawn in at any point in existence. So he's staying true to canon.
Why was he there? So like hundreds of years. Like...
My goodness. No.
I was so shocked. I was like, is there like? I'll admit it, I'm not hard. I just watched the movies and went here and there, and I was like, okay, maybe this is similar. I don't know about Ki-Adi-Mundi's race. Maybe they can just last for a really long time. And I was like, no, he's just there.
Yeah. Yep.
I was like, man, I was like,
cool.
I guess I don't know my alien story. His race is like super, like it's like maybe it's like Yoda's race, right? For hundreds of years. I'm like, nope, he's just there.
You can live for a pretty good amount of time, right?
I don't know.
Pretty decent last time I checked, but I don't remember if it was that long.
It'd be cool.
What?
A Grievous analog horror. Like the creation of Grievous
a-
while
like
he's
a found-
becoming a
I think-
cyborg.
I think
I
like a
don't know
found
if, like,
footage one would be good. Like a found footage one would be cool. Like what we talked about earlier, where they go into kind of like a tomb or like scenario or whatever, and they're being hunted by Grievous the whole time.
All right, so that was pretty cool. So they've cut off that one planet entirely because Blackwing. So that's cool.
What else are they supposed to do? man?
Terrace. So now we have Terrace Expedition, implying that somebody went to Terrace. Fucking hello? Credits for Star Wars The Liberator class starfighter, Coruscant buildings, Anakin
All the models they
Skywalker,
use.
Star Destroyer hallway, Coruscant, X-wing cockpit, zombie smoke mummy character, an ancient lightsaber.
You're spoiling
hilt.
it, Hayden. You're spoiling it, Hayden.
Shut up.
That's kind of right.
I'm just.
I think
looking
I
at
am
the
kind of right on
descriptions.
this.
Oh, come on.
We shall see. We shall see.
No subtitles.
This is Jedi Knight Gav Rayner, and I'm about to travel to Terrace. What's happening there needs to be documented, and I didn't pass my trials just to stand by and let billions perish. If we become nothing more than extensions of the Republic's will, then perhaps the Jedi fell ages ago. I'm doing what needs to be done. Just touched down on Terrace. Force, it's quiet. What happened to everyone? This is worse than I thought. I've just entered the old city. I feel something down here. Something dark. Maybe it's the source of what happened
Oh,
here.
this is the guy we saw getting chased.
Oh boy, hang on.
Is it? I don't
Could-
think
yeah.
it is.
Could
No,
be.
the guy that was still getting chased is dead. He's definitely
No, but, like,
dead.
Well, no,
it
that
might-
could have been like leading up to.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, this could be like leading up to that. That could be the case.
Isn't this is the Jedi though? I thought this was the Jedi from the last episode.
I believe.
No,
Yeah,
but, I'm talking about the like the episode where we
the
saw
Holonet news at the
yeah,
end.
the Holonet news.
Or like
Yeah,
he's
that
being
guy's-
chased.
Oh, you're saying that? Okay, maybe.
Something
Yippee.
dark. Maybe it's the source of what happened here. Oh boy, hang on.
Oh boy.
There we go. What's that smell? What the? Is that a raccoon? I thought those things went extinct millennia.
What did he say? It's very hard to
Oh,
understand.
Ragdoll.
I'm
Weren't those
unfamiliar
the
with
things that were in the Old Republic? That were in like the underworld?
Well, this is Old Republic, so how do you spell that? We're a type of Sith-spawned mutants engineered by the Sith Lord Carnus Mirror. Desiring an army to rule over and seek a way to cheat death. As so many other deformed and talisman forged spirit. When did...
I forget the Sith were just low-key eugenicists for the longest time.
Dude, they were just seeking out... were they even, like, eugenicists? They just wanted, like, eternal life and power, like, just for themselves and nobody else. Like, just, like, their one...
They're, like, always, like, fucking with, like, genetics of, like, different alien species to, like, achieve that.
I guess
and,
that
like,
is
siphon that from them.
true. Let's continue this.
Is that a raccoon? I thought those things went extinct millennia during the Great Destruction. Has a chunk taken out of its neck, too. What could have done that? What could this huge place have been for? Some kind of waste storage? It certainly explains the smell. Ugh, force stinks down there. I think I'm getting closer. Stay focused, Gavin. What is that noise? Who the hell is that? Are those...
Stop talking!
I've got a bad feeling about this. Holy shit!
Oh, it's Nihilus.
What? What the... No. Stay back! Stay... Ah! Oh. What the hell are you? Stay back! Stay the crypt back! By the authority of the Jedi Order! What? No. What's going on? What?
Oh.
Oh! Okay, okay. Another parallel. So, in Death Troopers, one of the big things whenever they're on the Star Destroyer is that all of the hive mind infected, like stormtroopers and personnel and whatnot, whenever they're on the Imperial Star Destroyer and they're like trying to find a way out, whenever they're in like one of the big like reactor core shafts, like trying to get around, because you know how the Imperial, ships and whatnot, they have, like giant chasms. The bottom of those were filled with infected stormtroopers, like by the thousands. So I think this is another reference to that. Ooh. So that's freaked. Ugh. God, that is putrid. I'm gonna keep it real. I was not expecting this. I was not expecting it to go this direction. To go down the whole zombie way. God, that is so cool.
It's kind of seemed like what Nihilus like possessed somebody, and now he's building a zombie army.
So Nihilus basically what he is like he used to be. I don't really remember what his origin is, but like basically he somehow survived a world-ending like attack. I think it was like in the Jedi Mandalorian War or something like that. But he survived an attack by a weapon called the Mass Shadow Generator, which should have like killed him. Like he somehow survived. Like it did so much damage to like him that like he became a literal like wound in the Force. So like the cosmic force that like runs through every living being in the Star Wars universe, he like literally became a wound in the fabric. Like he became a tear in the fabric of that existence. And like his very existence like just became like an empty pit of hungry, and like his body like deteriorated after like so long, and like he bonded his entire soul, like his entire living essence with his mask. So like it was basically like by the time he went away, like by the time he like quote unquote died, it was like literally just his mask and his robes. Like his body had deteriorated. So, like, his entire life essence is the mask. Like, that's his whole thing. It's because his whole body is just deteriorated, but he still exists. All right, so, next one. This is number 7. We have Space Transmission. And I won't read the description this time.
Come on.
I wonder how the Anakin model was used in the last one.
Oh, thank the Force. Master Mundi, it's me, Gav.
I bet it was just, like, the guy. Like,
Probably.
the guy that we saw the POV of.
Come on. Oh, thank the Force. Master Mundi, it's me, Gav. The situation on Terrace has gotten out of control. The whole planet...
Stop, Gav. Right now. Just stop.
No, you have to listen to me. What I saw there...
I don't want to hear it. You disobeyed a direct order.
Buddy.
Not just from the Jedi Council, but the Republic itself.
Please, Master. Once the Republic sees the footage I got, they'll understand.
Gav, the Republic has no interest in what's happening on Taris. They've deemed it a lost cause. There are plans for orbital bombardment.
I don't think that the Republic knows what they're dealing with. There's something on the planet. Something that can't be dealt with by glassing the damn place.
Frankly, Knight Raider, I don't want to hear it.
My conscience has enough weight upon it as it is, and there's nothing further that the Order can do. For the time being, do not return to Coruscant. You will be arrested.
Arrested? Why?
You made an unauthorized visit to a quarantined planet. Do you want to cause what happened to Taris to happen to Coruscant?
Oh, please. I feel fine.
Goodbye, Gav. Do not return to Coruscant, and do not call me again.
God damn it! What do I do? What do I do? What? Who could...
God, I wish I could read Arabesh.
Jedi Knight Reno.
Who is this?
Hopefully a friend.
Yeah, well, I don't have time for this vague crap. Have a good day.
My name is Higo Damask of Damask Holdings. Perhaps you've heard of me.
Yeah, I've heard of you. What the hell do you want? How do you even know my name?
You seem to be the talk of the Senate. It would be stranger to not know your name.
Great.
I believe we can help each other. I have interests that have been put at risk by the incident on Taris.
And why would I be interested in helping the banking clan?
Do you have any other choice? The bounty on your head is already as high as can be.
I can outrun a bounty.
Can you outrun what you saw on that planet?
What? How do you know about that?
It is of no importance. Do we have a deal?
Yeah, fine.
But he made a deal over the phone with a member of the banking clan?
So he made a deal with the member of the banking clan?
Yeah, to help him, to get him off the... to help him get off world or something, I guess?
Screwed either way.
Well, here's my thing, is that, like, honestly, that was kind of like the perfect representation of the Jedi Order. Just, like, completely complacent in what's happening, like, not wanting to explore.
We won't do anything.
That was, like, actually kind of perfect. Like, just the Jedi Order, like pretending they give a shit, but, like, not actually. Lapdogs of the Senate. That's what they are. Ego Damask. I'm gonna look this guy up. He's probably immune, right? Moon? How do you say it? Huh? Wait, what?
Darth Plagueis.
Wait, that's Darth Plagueis' name?
Yeah, we're learning all sorts of things today.
I fucking did not know that was his name. Jesus Christ. I fucking did not know that was his name.
So he made a phone call with... He made a phone call with Darth Plagueis.
Oh my god. Okay. This...
Yo, call me on Skype.
Darth Plagueis is like, dude, help! Help!
Dude, tonight is fucking proving that, like, there are a lot of things I don't fucking know. They're, like, very obvious. Jesus Christ.
First, the
Sith
Yavin
temples on
base
Yavin.
being an ancient Sith temple built on the backs of slaves. And now, Ego Damask, which, I mean, because that is, like, a majority of the banking race, right? They look... Right?
Yeah, the Mune. I was right about the Munes.
Imagine.
I was right about that.
Imagine. So imagine this, right? Give me a second. Nihilus finds Plagueis. He's like, "You think you're Damask? I'm Damask."
Yes.
Can we remove Ty from the call?
Is this riding the peak?
Maybe Ty doesn't have to be in the video, you know. Just
Darth Plagueis is like terrifying though, right?
Darth Plagueis was Palpatine's master who successfully achieved immortality and then was killed by Palpatine.
Not a guy you'd want to make a deal with.
Is that video you showed me of the 5-minute rant of Anakin telling
Darth Plagueis the Wise Studies?
Yeah. Dude, I love that channel, dude. I love the Anakin. I mean, Darth Academus, my bad.
This is the last one. This is number 8. This is what exists up until this point. This was posted 6 days ago. So hopefully we'll be getting more after this. This one is emergency broadcast. Whole video's real. You're in the banking clan too. Thank you, Dylan. Thank you, Dylan.
Is this the last video?
Yeah.
It's just this the whole time.
ASMR.
Oh shit.
Is that Coruscant?
I think so.
Huh? What in the... Error? What just happened? Come on, there's gotta be something on this. Damn it! What the crick do I do?
Coruscant is about to get piss nuked, bro.
Hello?
Can someone tell me what the hell is going on out there? Our feet just cut out and... What was that thing?
I got no idea. Some kind of visual anomaly, I think. I'm sure it's nothing.
Nothing? That wasn't just some last player sentiment. I've been here longer than you, and let me tell you, I have never seen anything like that before.
I'm sorry. What should I do?
Alert the nearby worlds. Every single one of them, now!
On it, sir.
This is a mandatory evacuation order to the entirety of Wayland. Seek transport off-world immediately.
Wayland?
An unknown celestial body is approaching the planet. This is not a test. This is not a drill. Do not waste time. Your valuables are not worth your life.
So he's just pushing the planet to Coruscant.
What the fuck are they doing with Wayland? Or did I hear that wrong? I thought they said Wayland. What legend?
They did say Wayland.
Right.
Yeah. I was
So
gonna...
is Nihilus just pushing an entire planet?
He's
Yeah.
just going on a nice little cruise. Because he's got
I'm
the
gonna guess-
munchies.
My Sunday drive.
I'm pretty sure that was Coruscant that just got eaten.
It probably was.
Because wouldn't that be like one of the first places he goes? Like huge
Yeah.
population of
Well,
people.
Huge population, and it has, you know, the Jedi Order located on
Yeah.
it. So, you know, and he feeds off of Force sensitivity. So the more Jedi, the better.
Whole Jedi gathered in one place. Remember what we said about Palpatine? Nihilus, no! Stop it!
Yeah.
He
Dude,
did it.
He'd get extra full from eating Palpatine.
Yummy.
Anakin must be like a golden scar to Nihilus.
Yeah. Well, no, it is, because, like, you know, Coruscant, you know, is the home of the Jedi, so they're all congregated there, so there's just a shitload of Force-sensitive people in one place.
The description just
Quite
says
literally a gold star.
destruction.
Dude, Nihilus would look at Anakin like he was looking at Franklin. You will end my hunger.
That was The Mask.
That was
Imagine we're
really
gonna-
good.
That was really good for just a
Yeah.
guy who's in college. I mean, that's awesome. For a guy with 2.7 thousand subscribers, go sub
Go
to this
subscribe
guy,
to him
like real.
Immediately.
Go sub to this guy. Everybody go sub to this guy. He deserves it. Or whoever this person, they deserve it. But yeah, no, absolutely. I look forward to seeing this progress and this world flesh out. They're keeping it as within the bounds of Star Wars as possible, but like they're bending the timeline a little bit, which I really like for the fan stuff. That was The Mask, very good. Make sure you're subscribed to this guy, themask.p7p on YouTube. Links will be in the description or pinned in the comments or like literally everywhere. Go support this guy because I mean, this person deserves the support. Absolutely, this is a great project. But yeah, we all definitely thoroughly enjoyed that.